Hello. Welcome. Okay, so today, sorry, I was super exhausted last night and just didn't even bother trying to finish. Just started it. It'll be a really quick one to finish, but let me get a couple things set up here, and then I will get to it. Excuse me. Oh, that's right. They fixed my monitors. So my monitors were backwards, and now they're not backwards. So I keep going the wrong way to go monitor to monitor because of them being not in the right position. That now I keep going opposite from what I mean to do. But that's okay. One day I'll learn, and then I have to flip them over to play, like if I do gameplay and stuff. So that's fun. I'll just never have it right again. All right, where's my dashboard? That. Where's my dashboard? Or stream manager, I mean. There it is. Okay. And I think we can. Oh, I need to go. Excuse me. I need to just go grab my drink thing really quick, and I'll be right back. And we'll start. Sorry, I always need to go grab something. I'll be right back. Freya, oh, you're probably not in here right now. You're watching Upcycle Shelly, but that's okay. Thank you so much for the follow. Be right back.
Is it alright if I stay today? Is it alright if I stay today? Take my time, far behind, leave my pride. Oh, is it alright if I
All right, I'm back finally. Oh no, I didn't think about that. Hopefully my stream is still up. Juniper's all over the keyboard, and he's got a ton of stuff open. What are you trying to code there, bud? And what did you do? My stream up? Hang on. Junie boy decided to become a coder all of a sudden. I don't know if my stream is live or not. Looks to be. Okay, let me undo what he did. Hopefully he didn't mess actually, did you mess anything up for reals? I don't think so. Just trying to do some coding. Let me get this off the screen. What are you trying to say here? He's got all the code elements up, source code. What are you doing, bud? Now you're also in. Okay, well, that's fun. No, Juniper, not the keyboard. No keyboard. The boy, just don't get on the keyboard. Here, come here. Why don't you sit on this chair, sweetheart? Do we really have to go get more cat beds? Are the cat beds filled? Yes, they are. You can sit on the dog bed. Or you can play with your toy. Alright, we have Animal Chaos to start the stream today. It's not right at the beginning, but here we are. At least I don't think anybody's here, so hopefully it's not too annoying at the moment. Okay, let's see. Oh boy. Okay, I'm so sorry. Let me just fix this, and I'm not sure what he did.
When they tell you, get your head down, I will tell you, keep your head up, and I will hold you closer, I will hold you close.
Alright, let's see here. Oh boy. What did you do? Hey up, Shelly. Sorry, I'm just trying to fix. I ran away for a second, as usual, to get my stupid drink. And Juniper decided he was going to hop on the keyboard and did a whole bunch of something that I'm not really sure of. So I'm just trying to undo it at the moment and make sure everything. At least it didn't stop the stream. Hey Freya, thank you so much. I was going to tell you, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. Okay, let's see. What did you... And that's there, that's there. Okay, I think we may be good. Is my question for you, was your profile pic on Discord, do you like possums? Oh, so the story behind that picture, let me just tell you the story. We were living in Sioux Falls, and one of our neighbors had found a dead opossum in their backyard, and it was a female, but they were too scared to check the pouch. So they asked me to check the pouch for babies. And I'm not sure if you're really familiar with opossums or not, but they have 13 teats. They have a ton of babies, but only 13 make it down into the pouch, and whoever connects to a teat first gets that one and lives. So when they have more than 13, the rest don't make it because they only have 13 teats. That sounds so weird saying it, but and it's 6, so she has permits. Oh yeah, okay. So what I did was they were tiny little, almost like pinky mice when I got them. So I got them out of the pouch, and you have to be very careful, of course, because they stay connected to the teat, so it like actually goes down their throat. opossums can't suckle. They have to lap everything. It's also hard to feed and stuff. But anyway, so I rescued these 13 little tiny little like baby mice-sized opossums until they were old enough to be released, and then I had to reincorporate them. Like they were inside, of course, because at the beginning I had to get up every 2 hours and hand feed them all by dropper because they said they can't suckle. So I did that, and then when they were old enough that they could be released, I still had to take a few weeks. I had to put them outside in a cage and hardly interact with them so that they could be released back into the wild. Um, then we moved here, and we brought so half of them were ready to be released before we moved, and we released them anyways. Then here we released the rest. One night we came home. We were driving in our. We have like a two driveways that connect, if that makes sense. Like it's just a semicircle, I guess. So you could pull in either way. So we pulled in one night, and with the headlights on, we saw Poppy was just sitting there, like, "Hey, can you come get me?" So I went and picked her up, and I realized, oh, you're sick. So I'm assuming what she did once we released her, like the rest were fine and made it, whatever. But I think that she only went, and they have a very finicky, specific diet to their nutrition, which is very weird for not scavengers, but they're opportunist eaters. They just kind of eat what they can find, but have very specific dietary needs. Um, so anyway, she was standing in the driveway, and I picked her up and I brought her inside. I immediately realized that she had developed metabolic bone disease. So I brought her inside. She was inside for a while. I put her on a strict MBD diet, metabolic bone disease diet, and that cleared up. So she was fine and healthy again. So that was good. By the time she was healthy again, she was now too tame to be re-released in the wild. And if she was re-released in the wild, I believe that so I think why she got the metabolic bone disease was because we have a lot of like fruit and berry trees around. So she was probably sick of me feeding her the proper healthy diet for the possums and the vegetables and everything that you have to have. And she's like, oh, fruit, sugar everywhere. So I think that's why she got the metabolic bone disease. So we ended up getting her like her own chicken coop and run outside, um, and just kept her. And then maybe a month or two or three ago, she just got, out in the wild. It's rare if they even live a year. She was probably pushing 3 years old. But anyway, she was getting very sick, and she had developed what is it called? It's like skin necropsy, but it affects. It's not. It's kind of like flesh eating bacteria almost, but it's completely different in opossums. So it eats away at their organs and like their ear. They call it crispy ear a lot of times. So her ears got crispy, and I knew like inside her organs were failing and all that. And it's basically it was just eating her away. So I put her on a possum hospice in the house, and she actually just passed away maybe a month ago. Let me look at my Instagram because I posted when she passed away. Yeah, here she is. March 11th. So, yeah, about a month ago she passed away. This was her. But yeah, that picture is actually, my Discord picture is actually her. I don't know if you're looking at the camera, but if you are, I'll show you a couple pictures of her. She was such a silly little thing. Um, that's her when she was a little bit younger. That's her as a baby, but not a teeny tiny baby. That's her as a little baby, but she had fur. Or she was starting to get fur. That's when she was sick, and I brought her inside just before she passed. That's when she was outside and healthy. This is again when she was sick. This was when she was a tiny little thing. That's when she was sick, but I don't know if you can tell, like her nose is bloody. She would get bloody, crusty nose. And there she is flipping me off. She always loved to flip me off. They have the coolest, weirdest hands. Yeah, I think that's all in this post. But yeah, she would always just stick her little tongue out like this one. She'd stick her little tongue out, and she was such a goofball. I love that little girl so much. But I'm just happy that I was able to give her the life that she got, because obviously most opossums don't get to live that life. And yeah, her tongue, yeah, she was a little dirt. Thank you, I appreciate that. It was really hard because I've been having my mom just passed away in November, and then my godmother's son passed away right after that, and then one of the elderly people we know in town here passed away right after we got back from taking care of my mom. So there's just been a lot of loss the end of last year, beginning of this year. Um, but yeah, she was the sweetest thing, and she lived longer than she would have um, out in the wild. So I'm just happy that I was able to take care of them. I'm also so happy that, as hard as it was, getting up every 2 hours to feed 13 little tiny things individually for a while, I'm just happy that I had the opportunity to do it. I've done other wildlife rescues in the past, but not anything as intense as the opossums. And I had no idea how just finicky and picky they're not themselves, but what they need in their nutrition. There's so many different steps, like in their diet as they're growing. You have to make formula, then you end up having to make the formula mixed with other stuff, and like this specific cat food and chicken hearts and just weird things, and then you add this and add a bunch of vegetables, and it's all just crazy. Sorry, I could go on talking forever about it, or any animal, but yeah, she was the sweetest little goofball, and I'm just so happy that the one thing that's so amazing to me is she knew to come back. She was sitting there waiting for us. She knew we would help her. So animals are just incredible like that. I don't know. It's just crazy to me that, like, how did she know to come back? But she did. So I'm so glad that she came back and just waited for it. And we weren't even home. Like I said, we pulled in the driveway. It was dark. The headlights were the only reason we saw it, because of her eyes. Um, so yeah, she was such a little goofball sweetheart. I miss her, but I'm glad she's no longer suffering. I was having to give her, like pain medication and that, and CBD and different things. That's the other thing. Like, so many things. Opossums are very unique in that, like, a lot of poison that you'd put out for rats or other animals, opossums won't be harmed by it. But then a lot of medications that you would think would be harmful aren't, and vice versa. So it's very tricky. Is your friend having issues? You said that your friend has. I'm so sorry for all. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Yeah, it's been 2022 was the hardest year of my life by far, and I'm just now starting to try to live again, if that makes sense. Because I'll be honest, I was in a very, very dark place up until very recently. So I'm just trying. That's why I think I've completely thrown myself back into my macrame and things like that. I need to. I was kind of just hibernating, like in my bedroom, depressed, and that wasn't good. So I finally left the room, and I'm trying to get back to life again. So I'm gonna see if she will come say hi. Funny story. She's also. Oh, perfect. You said that. It's sick. Do you know? Oh, she has permits to take care of it. That's nice. So is this a rescue opossum or is this a pet that she has permits for? Like, does she rescue wildlife or is it a pet? I'm not judging either way. I'm just curious. And I'm sorry that hers is sick. Did you show your tattoo? I didn't, but I can. Do you want me to show it now? It's right here. Well, I guess it said it was easy to show, but let me stand on this so you can kind of see it, not upside down. Can you see that? I'm waiting for my camera to catch up. So that it's actually an evil eye inside the hamster. Thank you. Yeah, I got that. I think I got that. That was, I think, my first. Like, I had tattoos up here, but I think that was my first tattoo down here. So I just had this sunflower, I believe, in the mandala, and that at one time. Well, this I had out here. That was like my second tattoo ever, but I got it a long time ago. Epsom is a rescue who could not be released due to injuries and health. Gotcha. He is good and happy, and as you all can see, he is a thick boy. He is happy, spoiled in a good, healthy way, and is on a strict, healthy possum diet. He was named Epsom because when he was rescued, he was injured badly and still small and very salty about being saved. Yes, they are like that. Now he knows we are here to help and is loved. He prefers the pillow on my chair when gets tired of my shoulders, even though he knows he is too big for it. Yeah, that sounds about right. Aren't they just like, I love opossums. I never knew how, like, same with chickens. Before I had chickens, they're just full of personality. Possums are just like weird little house cats. I love them. I'm glad he's being loved and cared for. It's always sad. You know, it's always sad when they can't be released due to health issues or injury or whatever. But it's so heartwarming the bond you get with them and who, opossums are, people are so misinformed about them specifically and think that they carry rabies nonstop and they're so dangerous and mean and like Poppy she never played dead a day in her life. Which actually also that's another thing. People think that they just do that for fun or whatever. It's actually harmful to them. You don't want them to do that. So yeah, opossums are just so misunderstood and actually very beneficial animals. So I wish more people would realize that. Oh, let me unpin this message. I think I got everything going. Epsom. I just realized that he was very salty about it, and his name's Epsom. That's adorable. I love that. Epsom salt. Let me get my earbuds in because I forgot those. I think the music may stop for a second. Maybe not. Oh, maybe it will. Yeah, it's gonna stop. Okay, let me turn that back on. What the heck? Did you mess with this too, Junie? What the heck? Where? I don't know what he did to my computer. I don't know what's wrong. Oh, here it is. I'm sorry, why is it freezing? Or not playing? Oh, it is. Okay. I'm just being too impatient, I guess.
I got this feeling I can't describe. There's magic in the air, the world has come alive. And when I see you, you make my pulse rise. I never knew that I could be so hypnotized. There's something in your touch, baby. The way your body's moving me. And I don't know where this soul will go.
Well, thank you for sharing his story. I love that. And it sounds like he found his human and or humans and is in very good hands. Is this music too loud over my voice, or is my voice okay with the music? I can't tell, obviously. It seems louder than normal, though. I just told her to come say, oh, awesome! Her name is Mia. It sounds okay? Okay, good. Thank you. Sorry, I'm just trying to chug this because I always forget to get to eat. So. These things are my saviors. Alright. Sorry, just refreshing this here. Excuse me.
Something in your touch, baby. The way that your body's moving me.
Alright, so I don't know. I don't think anybody was here yesterday. If you were, I apologize. I just have the worst memory. But this is a little mini I made yesterday. So I'm doing kind of a similar mini right now again. It's I guess it's similar in that it's a mini, but it uses these knots but differently. It uses the berry knots, but then you turn it into a little like really easy rose knot. So that's what I'm working on right now. Thank you. I really need to get a second camera for like close up so you can see what I'm actually working on. That would be much nicer, I feel like.
Your golden smile, feel of 1,000 kisses. Oh, please stay a while.
What is this?
I'll reach up to hold your
Also, I need to put that on a list. If you haven't noticed, I have no memory. I need to order more of the gold cookies. Let's just do that really quick. There they are. I should probably just get two. Would 6 more be fine? Yeah, yeah, probably.
I'm captured by your charm. enchanted by your ways.
And my package is supposed to, I just want to finish this one so bad, and the package is supposed to be delivered today. It still says it's going to be delivered, but we'll see if it actually is or not.
Because all is well.
I guess I could check the tracking. I make tons of lists. Now gotta go through them. Yes, I feel that. Lists are good until you have too many lists to go through. Exactly. Yes. That's why, like, if I make the list and then I forget to look at the list, or I forget about the list, or whatever. Yeah, I'm sure you know exactly what I mean. That's why I was like, I better just place the order right now. Let's see if this is still gonna come today. Arriving tomorrow. Running late. Oh, of course you are. Now expected. What's the date today? The 9th or the date today? The 9th? Oh, shoot. So it won't be here today. It says tomorrow or Tuesday. Expected. Which doesn't really make any sense because it was already. So it was delayed at 4 p.m. It was delayed an hour ago, but had already left the facility. So what did they do with it? Like our local where it comes from, it had already left. Well, that's a bummer, but we can just do some things that are different colors than today. That's fine with me. What does your dogs look like, can I ask? Of course you can ask. I have 6 dogs. I would let them in here. Only 4 in the only 4. I have 4 in the house, and then we have 2 male. They're actually brothers from the same litter. They're livestock guardian dogs. They live in with our goats. So they are they're full-blooded same litter brothers, but they look like they wouldn't even be related. They look like completely different dogs. Those 2 are mostly Great Pyrenees, Anatolian Shepherd, and they have a little bit of Kangal. Hey Jojo! Yeah, they're huge. So those guys are about 150 pounds. One looks like an Anatolian Shepherd, if you're familiar with what that looks like, kind of like tan with gray tips. And then, so Mantis looks like that. Grasshopper is all white. He looks like a Great Pyrenees. And then inside I have Cicada, who is just half and half Great Pyrenees, Anatolian Shepherd. She's tan and looks more like, her and Mantis look very similar. Sorry, I'm just seeing if I have pictures really handy or not. I take a million pictures of my animals, so I should. And then I have a pit bull named Edgar. He's black with like white markings. I have a mix that we think he's probably lab, pit, chow, some sort of mix. He's all black, and he has the big triangle ears. He's the smallest dog we have. And then we have Atlas, who is probably 100 pounds, a little over 100 pounds. He's a Bernedoodle, so he's a standard poodle mixed with a Bernese mountain dog. I guess I could search dog, and I'm sure it will show me. Oh, there we go. Let me find recent. Cicada is also obviously a livestock guardian dog, but she's in the house right now. So this is Grasshopper. This is Cicada. She just turned 1. Must have been from. This is Atlas. So he was our COVID puppy. He just turned 3. and he's just very much obsessed with specifically me. Oh, there's a glare. He's the Bernedoodle. He always has a ponytail. How long is his hair is too long right now. I always keep his head hair long so that he can have a man bun or like a ponytail or pigtails. But I do need to shave down his body, especially now that it's getting warmer. Or will be getting warmer. This is Mantis. So him and Cicada are the two that actually him and Cicada, they're not related at all. But we will be breeding them when Cicada, like I said, she just turned 1. So probably her second heat cycle or when she's fully grown, and as long as she still keeps healthy with all her health checks, and him as well, we'll breed them. Here's the two goofballs together, Hopper and Grasshopper and Mantis. Who am I missing? I'm missing Edgar. This is Edgar. This was on his birthday. His birthday's Valentine's Day. So this is him laying on a blue unicorn. He is obsessed with unicorns. I just happened to get him a stuffed unicorn for his second or first birthday, I don't remember. And ever since, he's been completely obsessed with unicorns. He just turned 7. Here's Atlas again, his goofy face. This dog is like my best buddy. And then I'm missing Gideon. Where are you? Gideon, I don't have as many pictures of because he's really dark black, so he's harder to take pictures of. I want to show you this one though. Here's Edgar with his hat on. He had ear hematomas at the time, so he had to cover his ears so he wouldn't kept shaking his head. And Gideon, where are you? There's one, but it's blurry. I know you're in here, bud. Oh, this is when we were in Wisconsin. Wow, I take a lot of animal pictures. Holy smoke. Here's, I don't know if you can't really see him, but here he is. He's the one in the far back, is Gideon. That little guy in back. So Gideon's the smallest. He's probably, oh, here he is. This is Gideon. We don't really know what type of dog he is. He was a rescue. He's the oldest of all of them. Usually his ears stick up though. I don't know, he must have been doing something in that picture, but yeah, so those are my dogs, and that's what they look like. Oh no. Like last year I was in the middle of grooming Atlas and I left the whole back of his thing a mohawk. It was just in the middle of grooming, but it looks like a big doofus. He is like, grooming him is like shearing a sheep. If he ever makes an appearance on stream, I'd love to meet Atlas. He actually is the one that right now he's not in here because I kicked him out before I started streaming. But usually, he is in the room while I'm streaming because he just lays over there on the other side of the office and is chill. He's very chill. He's a sweetheart. Your fave is Atlas. I want to meet him on stream one day if possible. Who's this pretty cat behind you? This one? There's actually 2 on the floor you can't see there, and 1 right there as well. This is Sage. She is the little queen of the house, I guess. She has an attitude problem. But she's very lovely too. Yeah, they are huge. So Atlas, whenever Atlas is on stream to show his size, he loves giving hugs. So usually I'll have him come stand right here and give me a hug, and then we're about the same height. And I'm 5'2". So when he stands up, he's apparently 5. He's probably taller than 5'2" if he would be standing up straight. Do I have a favorite cat? I'm not supposed to have a favorite cat because I should love them all equally, right? But I'm not going to say anything. But I surely love this guy. This is Indigo. He is a living stuffed animal is the best way to describe him. He's just the sweetest boy. And yeah, that's... Of course I don't have a favorite cat, and if I did, it would not be you, right? No way. Okay, go lay back down. Good cute boy. Yeah, he has the squish face. He's a long-haired Scottish Straight. So we also have a short-haired Scottish Fold. Is he in here? He is not. Oh, there's 2 other cats back there too. He is in here. His name's Orion. Excuse me. Orion's the Scottish Fold, and he's gray, and he has a white mustache and the folded ears. Yes, Indigo is the furriest cat I own. Yeah, we have, let's see, we have a Siamese, technically Soul, so we have Luna and Soul who are siblings. Soul looks like he's a tabby, except instead of stripes he has spots, but he's actually half Siamese. His sister Luna just looks Siamese. Then we have Sage. We have Beetle, who's just a farm cat, domestic short hair. He's gray and white. We have Indigo, who you just saw. We have Juniper, who's right here. His dad is a full Maine Coon, and his mom's half Maine Coon. He's all black, long hair. He's still a kitten. So the rest of these that I'm going to say, they're still kittens. Orion, I just explained the Scottish Fold. He's got the white mustache and gray, but he's short-haired. And then we have Willow is a ragdoll kitten, or at least I'm kind of wondering if I want to have her tested, because they said she was a ragdoll, but I'm almost wondering if she's like a ragdoll Siamese mix. And then we have the cutest little Opal. She's a British Shorthair. Also, she's the lilac blue. Yeah, well, it's technically blue. She's the lilac gray color, so she has beautiful fur. I'm about to ask a weird question. I ask all cats. Do any of your cats sit in weird positions like human positions? Yes. Indigo is very weird. He'll sit in human positions, which I don't know how, because he's still a kitten and he's that big already and that floofy. but he'll sit up like, you know, like in a chair like this or something, or he'll sit just real. She does this one too, where they lay like with their legs behind them, completely on their belly. Um, Soul's pretty normal. Luna is just a weirdo. She's the clingiest cat I've ever met. She sits in some weird positions, that's for sure. Can I see your ragdoll? You want me to go get her? So Willow and Opal are not spayed because they will, and either are Indigo or Orion, because we will be breeding them as well. So they're separated right now in case they go into heat, but I can go grab her to show you. I'm sure she'd love to. She's up in my husband's office right now. The girls are. But if I bring her, I have to bring Opal too, because Opal's adorable. But let me know. If you want me to go get him, I will. She might show it. I can try to get her to show it. She's kind of a squirmy worm sometimes. But I'll go get... I have to take my earbuds out, so it'll be weird. But I'll be right back. I'll go get the girls. I'm sorry, I don't know why my music is being, like, none of it is normal right now. So, where's the pause and stuff? Maybe, what the heck? It looks like somebody else is controlling my mouse. Sorry, the music always stops and starts when I, do anything with my earbuds. I'm assuming there's no music going right now.
I know it's been a while since we've kissed,
but I can't tell. What is going on with this website? Okay, I think it's playing now. Yes, I'll be right back. I'm going to go get the girls for you. I mean, Sage is a girl too. She is Spade.
Someday I'll find home. The picture in my mind, a place where I can go, and you'll be always mine, always mine. Love has passed like the seasons do. I can see the sun. I think I'm falling in love with you. You're always mine. You're always mine. I hold my breath, no give and take. I could never walk away. The giving ground, no back and forth. I promise you.
Okay, so here's the girls. Oh, let me get this screen on so I can see if I'm actually showing them to you. This is Willow. Oh, look at the camera. Look at the camera. And this is Opal. You can't see a lot of her face. Look at your face. I wish the lighting was right so you could see her actual fur color. It's really, really. Oh yeah, you can't see. You can probably see Willow now. Willow, look at it over here. Oh, other way.
You're always mine. You're always mine.
Willow is a little scaredy cat to the dogs, and Opal is very, very, very friendly.
Forgiving ground, no back and forth. I promise.
Hey, hi, Willow. She just started growing this like almost beard mane type, so maybe she is full ragdoll. Opal does have copper eyes, doesn't she? Yeah, she does have copper eyes. I think Indigo also has the copper eyes, but Opal is just like the sweetest little chubby bunny. They are, I believe they're 5 months old now, maybe 5.5. They're about a week apart in age. This one right here is my husband's pride and joy. It's his dream breed and color that he's wanted like his entire life. So that's one of the reasons we ended up, well, we were going to get 2 kittens. We were going to get a Scottish fold and a Scottish straight to eventually breed them, obviously from different people and stuff. So we got Orion, who's the fold, and we got Indigo, who is the fluffy one, the straight. But Indigo was sold to us as a female, and he is not a female. When I got home, and we got him down we actually got him on our way home driving from Wisconsin. We got him down kind of by Portland. And we got home and we were giving him a bath, and I'm like, that's not a girl. So we ended up with 2 boys. And then I had also gotten Juniper and Willow because they were Juniper is mostly Maine Coon. So I wanted more outdoor cats for like mousers around the property and stuff. We just brought them inside to get acclimated so they know where home base is and that first. But I don't think they're gonna be going outside. But anyway, so then we're like, okay, well, we have 2 males, and then Willow was a female. We're like, well, we could breed her, but that's not really what we were going for because we wanted to breed the Scottish straight and folds. And you can't breed 2 folds together. So anyways, then I saw Opal. I was searching for her breed because, like I said, that's Yesh's absolute dream cat. And I found her, so that was his Christmas present. So that's how we wound up with 1 million cats and 5 kittens at once. Which is, it sounds absolutely insane, but Willow is the breed of grumpy cat. I don't know what breed grumpy cat is. She looks like it, but she doesn't have the same like face shape. What breed? I think, wasn't Grumpy Cat a munchkin? Let's see. What breed is Grumpy Cat? It was a mixed breed. Lineage, no? Yeah, it looks like he must have been, or she must have been, Persian, some sort of Persian ragdoll or snowshoe in her. For sure, it looks like she, or he, I don't remember if Grumpy Cat was a boy or a girl, but definitely had some ragdoll in it. That's alright with me. Orion is a Scottish fold. I don't think I showed him, but I can. He's just over here. It's alright with me. Come here, buddy. Sorry, I woke you up. This is Orion. He was just sleeping. See, he's the one. Look the other way. He has a white mustache. Show your mustache. Yeah, he's the one with the mustache and the folded ears and the what? He has white paws.
I know your face so well, but I can tell that it's changed.
Yeah, his mustache is what got me too. We were looking at a couple different breeders. And for some reason my husband loves blue cat, which is just gray, you know. We were looking at a couple ones. There was another one that was all blue. But I was like, no, that mustache. You have to get the mustache.
We've got a long way down till we're 60 years old. We've got a long way.
And him and Beetle, who is just a regular domestic short hair, he was just a farm cat, you know. But him and Beetle match, so they don't match entirely. Just they have like the same gray and same white, just different patterns. So I know your body so well. What cats have you not shown yet? Did I show? This is Sage. I can pick her up and show you. She'll just yell at me, but that's okay. Yeah, it's okay. This is Sage.
Till we're 70 years old.
And hi. He has pretty blue eyes.
Till we can't stand.
Probably not in this lighting. She is a big baby. The weird thing about her is she stayed kitten size until she was 2, and then all of a sudden when she turned 2, she just grew all of a sudden and turned into adult cat size. I showed you two. Soul is right here. He's also sleeping, but he's a sweetheart. He just looks like a normal tabby, but he is Siamese. So this is Luna's brother, and I don't think I showed Luna. Where is Luna? Luna's usually wherever I am. She's very clingy. Juniper's right here. I think if you were here at the beginning of my video, he's the one that was on the keyboard that messed everything up. This is Juniper. Just the lighting. Just the lighting. That way. My goodness. He's actually the same age as Willow and Opal. They're all like within a week the same age. He's just the one that's mostly Maine Coon, so he's bigger. And then I think Luna and Beetle I didn't show. Very surprised Luna's not in here. Especially after I said her name so many times. But Beetle's right here, I can show you him.
As long as friends and family sing along. And I don't need more money or a faster car now.
You're heavy compared to everybody else. This is Beetle. He's the oldest out of everybody. Hello, Beetle.
And then I'll never have to face my nights alone.
You're a little butthead, aren't you? You're a good boy.
In my heart,
You're a good boy. He has a hurt chin right now. He ran outside and I opened the back door and he decided to book. He's the only one of the cats that books it out the door. But he booked it and he hates it outside, so I don't know why he does it. He just gets freaked out when he does it. But he ran outside and got underneath our back deck and somehow hurt his chin, so it's all scabbed up right now. But it's healing. We've been putting some meds on it, and it's feeling good. But then he ran out the door again today, so he never learns.
And how rare it is that I stay up past 12.
There you go.
In the backyard we are going to start a garden.
So yeah, that's all my cats other than Luna, which I'm still very surprised. I have to find Luna. If I go get her, she probably won't leave me alone, but that's okay. Oh, okay, you're gonna go eat. Sounds good. Yeah, let me know when you want to see her.
And that is how it's supposed to be. Now,
whose tail? Soul's tail? Or, oh, probably Juniper's tail, the black bushy tail.
Let's find our own brand of freedom.
Yeah, so Beetle's actually not a very big cat, but compared to, since 5 of them are kittens, he seems so big, and she's pretty small for her size. And Soul and Luna are very, like, thin cats. I don't know if that's a breed thing or what with Siamese, but they're very thin. What are you doing, Willow? Are you happy to be free? Are you so happy to be free? Yeah. Oh, you angry, girl? That's okay, you're always angry. She, like, growls. She's not actually angry, she just is a goofball. Yeah, we just have the girls separated because they're 5 months, and if they hit, we don't want them to accidentally get pregnant too young, basically. But obviously, we let them out together if they're supervised, so it's fine.
We've been talking a lot, and we both are running weak, trying to.
Oh, that's right. I needed to cut this little string out. But yeah, when Luna, or when you're back from eating, I will show you Luna. Luna is the sweetest little thing. If she could just ride on my shoulders or my back, or if I would just carry her around all day, she would be in heaven. I think that's the Siamese cat thing. I think they're known for being very clingy.
Bigger than the sea, larger than the sky, higher than fever. Lately we've been losing ourselves, are we? We tried but can't make it over this.
So, and also Soul and Luna were outdoor cats. We had 5 outdoor cats, so it was those 2 siblings, and then we had 3 other just barn cat siblings. And unfortunately, the 3 others got taken by predators, and then so it was just Luna and Soul. And Soul was on our back deck, the roof of the back deck. And I just happened to be in like the dining room kitchen area, and I looked back and I just see him fall, and then he like ran into the woods. So I'm like, oh no, that didn't look good. So I went and found him, and he had broken his leg, so he had to be in a cast for a while, and then inside, of course, to heal. So we brought Luna inside at the same time because we didn't want her out there alone with no other cats, and also they are the 2 siblings, and they're very we were only going to get Luna, but where we got them from, they were like, well, Soul is extremely attached to Luna, so you kind of have to take both or none. And we were like, okay, we'll take both. So we brought Luna in to keep him company, and they just haven't gone back out yet. But they seem to like it inside too, so they've gotten spoiled inside. So I've tried to let them back out, and they don't really have an interest. They'll sit in the window and stuff, but they don't seem to actually care about being outside anymore. Okay, so I'm just doing little berry knots across here, and then I will turn them into the little easy rows. type looking knots, if you will. Where do Opal and Willow go? I do want to keep an eye on them so I know where they are. They're pretty easy to get lost in this house if they don't want to be found. But that's one thing. I know it's crazy. Like, it sounds so crazy to have 9 cats. They all get along so well, and they all are very chill and well behaved in that, so it's not really like a big deal. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. I'm so glad I found you the old-fashioned way. In a time when we want it all. Thank you so much. Seriously, I appreciate that so much. How did your stream go? Did you finish your basket? Yeah, of course. Thank you for the raid. I'm so glad I found you the old-fashioned way. So I'm not sure because my viewer count has not been working the past couple days. How many people are in here right now? But definitely check her out. She makes these amazing baskets out of like, so I'm pretty sure like most, if not all of what you do is from recycled things, right? But she makes these really cool baskets out of magazine paper. Am I actually saying the right things? Because I don't want to say it wrong. It is magazine paper, right? But there was the one she just showed me was the Evil Eye. It's so cute and just so creative. Thank you for the follow, Moose, not Mooses. Making a whole bunch of straws. So do you make the straw, so you use the magazine paper and then you make the straws, and then is that what you weave with? Or do you flatten them and then weave it? I haven't gotten to see one of yours yet, like actually being made. Fighting. Oh, you two, of course. You're not fighting, you're just weirdo and you're a baby. You're a baby. I interlock the rolls to get. Okay. That's so cool. How did you just come up with that? I know I've seen people, don't growl. I know I've seen people do like those tiny little beads out of paper and stuff. But I've never seen what you do, like in bigger scale basket type thing. Okay, so some stay flat and some stay round. It just probably depends on what you're making, I would assume. Okay, I'm gonna go put Willow back upstairs because she's being crazy. She doesn't know what she's trying to do. Willow, come here, baby girl. Come here. Come here. You little doofus. So, also our cats are split up. Like, some are mine, some of my husband's, technically, is what we say. Anyway. I'm so glad I found you, the old-fashioned. Come here, Willow. Yeah, you come here. Are you gonna be crazy, or do you gotta go back with your dad? I learned a whole bunch of techniques from what I make are freehand. Very cool. You're very creative. I'm gonna go run her back upstairs real quick. She's getting crazy. Oh, Maybe. She heard what I said and she doesn't want to go, I guess. I guess I'll wait. She doesn't act like she wants to go right now. I don't think she knows what she wants. She didn't start eating, so up until about maybe a week or two ago, she would not even attempt to eat dry cat food. Like, we feed them all wet food anyway. A majority, they have dry food all the time, but we also feed wet food all the time because it's better for cats. But she wouldn't even attempt to eat dry food at all. And then, or even dry treats, anything like that. The only treat she would eat, I don't know if you've ever been to the vet with a cat and they have the squish packets that they will put like on the table for them to lick. She loves those, but up until a couple weeks ago, she finally ate one of the harder crunchy temptations with the creamy center treats, and now all of a sudden she decided she'll eat hard cat food. I don't know why she is so weird and wouldn't before, but apparently she just changed. YouTube is so good for that though, like learning anything. Like I'll do that with knots for macrame. It's just, that's how, like yesterday I made this plant hanger and I thought, I just don't know, keyboard cat. No. Oh, plus 2100. What does that mean? That's what you said. What does that mean? Anyway, yesterday I was looking for, oops, you're in it. You don't need a plant hanger. I wanted to make a plant hanger, but I wanted to make something that I don't normally do. So I was trying to find something that I hadn't seen before. And when I saw the picture of this one, I was like, oh, that looks new. I've never seen that before. No, do that. But it's actually just the normal diamond pattern, and it's just layered in rows. That's all it is. It was like actually very simple and easy, but it looks pretty cool. And then and it's just 3 of them as the so like this one has a basket that the pot would sit in. So instead of the basket, it has, you just do 3 of the little diamond type shapes, and then obviously the pot sits in here. So this one would be very good and versatile for probably any size of pot. But anyway, yeah, my whole point of that was to say that YouTube is very... Keyboard cat. Can't step on the keyboard. No, you can't step on the keyboard. My whole point of that was to say that YouTube is very, like, this wasn't a new knot to me or anything, but just how it was used was new. I've never seen that done. YouTube's so great for learning new, like you said in your case, you've learned a bunch of techniques from YouTube. I've learned a bunch of different, like, random knots, or even not new random knots, just ways of putting them together. It's so helpful for that. I mean, YouTube has everything these days. But I always wanted to be just like him. Strong enough to stay and what did I think it was something like years ago I YouTube like how to fix a toilet or something like that. There's everything on there, I swear. Okay, so this is where, let's see, we take all of them. How do I find the sticks I use? Oh, the sticks to like this. So maybe last week, was it? Not this last week. Sorry, one second.
She had a boy and had one more.
1 second, I think that I know they're barking and I don't see Willow or Opal. They may be barking at Willow, so I'm just gonna go run Willow back upstairs real quick. I'll be right back. Sorry.
Family. You call home. The wild is calling you. You know what to do. So leave behind everything you fear. There's a treasure.
Shoot, sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. I was pointing out the window because my ducks were walking by and you could see them walking by, but I was too late. Yeah, I don't think you can see them anymore. Sorry, anyways, that took so long because Willow was a little brat and she ran and hid under the bed, so I wouldn't take her back upstairs. Apparently she wanted to be out, so I'll have to let her out later. So you mean the sticks like this to use, or like these little ones, or just any in general, I'm assuming, probably? This one was from, I got a package of, I think, it was that, a couple of these white birch, and this one, and there's like a package of, I think, like 4 logs that were used as decorations. I guess people put them like in a corner or in a big pot or whatever. They were just from some craft store. But the normal ones, like this wooden dowel, it's just one of those typical wooden dowels you can get at the hardware store or the craft store. But what I like to use, which is my favorite, is driftwood. Not this week, but the week before, I went down to the beach and got, like, I still have to I have to sand them and then seal them. But like here's, I ended up, like, here's some driftwood pieces that I got. So I can make big ones or you can cut it, but you can stain it, you can do different things with them, you can leave it natural. Like if you want it to still look like this, you would just spray it with Mod Podge, is it called? Has a spray. It's called, what is it called? It's an acrylic sealer, but they have a matte one. So if you don't want to shine to it, you can use that one, or they have like high gloss and different glosses too. That whole corner is filled with driftwood. I got, 22 pounds to be exact, because I carried it up a mountain, so I weighed it when I got home because that was a big feat getting out of there. Thank you. So yeah, my favorite ones to use are, like, this is driftwood right here too. This little one's driftwood. My least favorite to use, so the easiest to use is the wooden dowels, but it's my least favorite because it's like the least organic looking. I like the more natural, earthy, organic feel look to them. Or like the birch branches, I like those too. This is also a birch branch. So I like to just find sticks and stuff outside too. Our property is very wooded. The only issue that it is, that's like the rainforesty type of woods, so you have to dry the wood to use it. And then you have to, seal it and make sure there's nothing in it and clean it out and stuff. But yeah, that's what I use mostly. My favorite thing is driftwood. And I just go down by the beach to get that. What was I going to say? I did find Luna, so I know where Luna is if you want to see Luna. Actually, I'm surprised she didn't come in here. I hope it rains. I want a downpour to flood me again. But yeah, we have a lot of animals. I don't know if I've already mentioned that, or any of you are in here or not. We have goats and chickens and ducks and stuff. So we've got like just a little mini farm going on. And then, like I said, we will be breeding livestock, dogs, or they actually make really good pets too, or like guard dogs. They're sweet as can be. They just look scary. And then we will be breeding the British short hair with the Scottish fold or straight. We might do a litter of both at one point. The initial idea was to breed the Scottish folds, but like I said, you can't breed two folded ear cats together because it causes deformities. And I think that Willow also, because we've been taking them to the vet regularly. I know they're only 5 months old right now, just to make sure they're perfectly healthy, nothing's wrong, because we obviously don't want to breed anything that is not perfectly healthy and all tested and everything. So we have been taking them, they go like every month. So yeah, as long as they keep staying healthy and nothing shows up or comes back out of nowhere, then they will be bred as well. But yeah, so we're gonna do, it's a really good thing to breed instead of doing Scottish to Scottish, is British short hair and Scottish, because then you take out the risk of like the deformities in that. Because actually the folded ear it's an issue with their cartilage, and that's why their ears are folded. And a lot of times they'll have, like, later on in life, they can have issues because of their cartilage, so their joints and everything else too. So if you can avoid that.
I hope it rains.
Yeah, you just never breed two folded ear cats together.
Flood me again, to soak me through. I wanna hear.
But yeah, if you don't have like a beach or anything, or woods or anything to get sticks from, you can always Facebook Marketplace. You could look for driftwood or like like white birch or whatever type you want. Or you can go out into the woods, or a lot of different places you can get them. You can buy them in craft stores. That's my least favorite thing to do, obviously, or for obvious reasons. Here's Luna. Loonies. Come here, girl.
We're back now, it is all the same.
I don't know. I believe it's Freya. If you're still in here and want to see Luna, let me know. She's in the actual.
Step inside, oh, we isolate a little from the world outside. It goes on, oh, it goes on. Ways that you get to me grow strong. It goes on, oh, it goes on. Ways that you're new to me grow strong. Some days we can stop the dark from rising. Guess we're working hard. We stay here looking for the right signs, looking for the lives we're changing now. It goes on, oh,
And yeah, Mod Podge is great. So, and they have all their different products. So good. So many. Oh, there. Oh, Luna's on the keyboard. Luna. Oh, plus 78 flash. P. Why are you saying so many P's? You got a P? This is Luna. And that is who just typed that chat. I feel like I need to. Have you guys seen like that, like the different reels and stuff of people using like baby what do you call them? Not carriers, but like the sashes, the wraps, and they're putting their cats in them. I feel like she would absolutely love that. All she wants is to be held or on me at all times. Yeah, I keep seeing, well, actually, one of my friends back in Wisconsin has a very elderly cat, and they said that they have been using, I don't know if they said they were using a wrap or they were using something, because the cat is, of course, aging and having a hard time getting around, so she's been carrying her around to keep her close and that. But then I keep seeing all these reels now on Instagram And also, one of my other friends always sends them to me of people using actual, like the ones actually made for babies, cats. Yeah, Luna's a shoulder cat for sure, like she's doing right now. If she could, she'd sit here all day. I mean, if I would allow it, I didn't have to live without a cat on me all day. Wouldn't you? Never seen a shoulder. I'm really sad because George, who was one of the outdoor cats that got taken by a predator that I was talking about earlier, he was a shoulder cat too. The second, so he'd like come, second I'd walk out the back door, one of the doors to go feed the goats or chickens or something, you'd see him come running and he'd hop on the, little post to our deck, and then he'd hop on my shoulder and he just rode on my shoulder while I did all my animal chores. So now I don't have my little buddy on my shoulders when I'm doing the animal stuff outdoors. He was a shoulder cat. He was like, a tuxedo is what you call him, black and white tuxedo. So when I was a kid, we had 3 cats. One was the mom of the other 2, and they had kept 2 kittens. They were older than I was, so they had them since obviously before I was born. This needs to be dusted. Loonies, where's the paper towels? Thought there was some in here. We can use a tissue. But anyway, one of the black and white tuxedo cat that we had was named George. And then at my dad's house, I got a kitten, and he was black and white tuxedo. So I named him George, and I just called him Little G. So anytime if I ever have a tuxedo cat, it's always named George. Jeez, this plant was dusty. Holy smokes. I am so sorry. Wow, I did not realize you were this dusty. I should have cleaned you a long time ago. I am sorry. Please forgive me. You need to be watered too.
It shines for you. The grass is green, the sky is blue. And there you are, like you are. You're feeling so natural. Find your blue-eyed way, my darling. We're gonna find you, but you find it on your own.
I gotta stand up now. You gotta let me stand. Are you gonna fall? You hold it on? Hey, come around.
Sweet.
Come around.
The sound is to me.
My dress up. There you go.
A miracle.
There we go. So yeah, see, I don't know if you like it to show them together. So this is a berry knot, and these are just berry knots with, you just basically loop the cords around it to make it look more like a little rose. Like, I don't know if you can see the difference because my ring light's way back there.
Feeling so natural. Find your blue-eyed way, my darling. We'll guide you, but you.
So they're not that much different, just a little bit.
Oh, farewell.
Okay, Loons, we gotta figure something else out
Beauty
here.
of your life.
Want a shoulder, or do you want to get down? Oh, dumb question, huh? Please don't scratch me, though. And I'm just gonna do double half hitch knots. Okay, you gotta get down if you're gonna squirm, honey. There. down. Down. Honey. Get down. Thank you. I need to clip all of your nails. It's that time. Also, I lost the belt for this dress. Can't find it, so I tied a piece of Macrame cord. I figured it was on brand enough and would work. I'm just gonna do double half hitch knots. If I think I didn't say that yet, maybe. Finish this off here. So this one really is like a pretty quick, easy one, but it's still, I think it's really probably be really pretty in like a rose pink, but maybe more like that color or something. The cord works. Thank you. Yeah, because it's kind of just like one of those potato sack dresses. So without something tying it, which is fine, I could have worn it without it, but it's, I don't know, makes me feel better to have something anyway.
Cathedrals in midair. 1, 2 ships to cross paths. 7 lifetimes we meet at last. Away we go.
So then since these are so basically this is just, you know, swirled and looped around these, but then with these it helps it to stay in place and not come undone, because otherwise they could just slip right off. I mean, I'm sure they still could, but it just holds them a little better.
Sun shining down on me. Oh, what a brand new day.
Somebody gave me the idea of making a kind of like a wall hanging, but at the bottom of it to do what they call, what knots do they say? The love knots, which are like the ones that are basically just like a big ball knot at the bottom. So it'd be like a wall hanging, but functional as a cat toy. I thought that was a really cool idea. Because my cats usually, I'm surprised they're being, I shouldn't say this right now because they'll jinx it, but usually they're trying to be over here helping me. Yeah, exactly. Functional art. Also like functional art. Best of, I mean, not that art isn't functional, and it is art, but yeah, when you have a dual purpose, it's not much better. Yes, they are very good helpers. I feel like I'm dying of thirst. Yeah, Luna and Soul, I know you can't see them right now, but they are so cute together. They're the siblings, and they just love each other so much. Usually all day they will be in that one of the cat beds over there just snuggling each other, or else if I'm in here, they'll be in here. But otherwise they're in a different room of the house just cuddling each other. They're so sweet. But then Luna at night has to sleep. She always has to sleep right here next to me. And I wake up and she's in the same spot as when I went to sleep. So I feel like this is a very good. You could do this on a much larger scale too, obviously. But this is. I know you were saying you kind of wanted to make like a wall hanging or something, or were you wanting a plant hanger, or kind of like a just decorative wall hanging? This would be a really cute. Obviously, you might want bigger than this because this is only 6 inches. Um, but this is like very quick and cute, but easy. So this would be a fun idea. And it's not. Some people have a hard time with. I did forever have a hard time with these half hitch knots, just getting them in the right position. But like this one, so this one uses all these knots and these. Well, not that. That's just connecting cords. But these and these are the exact same knot. It's just what shape you do them in. If that makes sense. Also, this is the exact. So like, see how these around here can't like let me wait. So outlining the little berry knots, these little diamond type shape, it's the exact same thing as these. These just don't have anything in the center. And the knot that you use is the exact same as any of these lines like this that you see in macrame. So once you know, even if you just knew the square knot, which you might and not even realize it if you made like friendship bracelets and stuff as a kid, you can make a whole wall hanging out of it. Knots are cool. I like knots. And there's so many different ones. Even now, like I'll come across a new knot that I haven't seen before and try it. And usually the more complicated ones are pretty tricky at first, but then you do them a couple times and you're like, oh, it isn't actually that bad. What is that one knot? There's this one knot. I can't remember the name of it, but it is so pretty. I haven't done it in years. It's so pretty though. What is that? Let me see if I can find the name of it. What is that called? Excuse me, Titter Cat. Say it with you. What is the macrame knot for square? No, that's just gonna bring me. Let me see. Unique macrame knots. Maybe I'll find it that way. Let me see images. Oh, this one. It's not at all what I was thinking. It's almost like an infinity. What's it called though? You're not telling me what it's called. Let me see if it says. Berry knot, square knot. The Josephine knot. I believe it's called the Josephine knot. Hang on, let me put it on screen here. I'm gonna share my screen. Maybe. Why is it not? Okay, yeah. Josephine knot. Okay, it's much prettier when you have more than one record. Not videos, images. Like this. It's such a pretty knot.
But it just made things worse.
I don't know, I think it's cool anyway. Maybe that's just me. But like here's a good example. So here's one. There's also one, but you can make a loop. Then there's with two. This. I've made a plant hanger before that was all with these Josephine knots, and it was really pretty. But this is how you do it. So it's complicated to learn the first couple times you do it, but then it's fun. Maybe this is good. Anyway, it is a more complicated knot, but it turns out so pretty. Here's a how-to. I'm hoping this is just a really short video and it just shows. Yeah, so here's how you do it. We talk about justice. We talk about pain. Okay, well this isn't as quick as I was hoping it would. But here's some, like, I'm just trying to show you the different knots. I don't want to see how you do them. Time is a soldier. Knots. It just marches on. We've got to look toward the future. No, they're all separated. Because the past is all gone. That's a cool one. Oh, this must be the square one I was thinking of. That's used to make those like keychains back in the day when I was a kid. Triangle. Cross. This one called Nudo Chino Chinese knot. Sailor knot. That's pretty. Here's a Josephine knot. See, there it is. It's really pretty. And then this one. Oops. What's it called? Hippa? Hippa knot. Oh wow, these are some unique things. Anyway, I just think they're cool looking. The Josephine knot is really pretty when, especially the more cords that you have. Like this is only 2, but if you add in, you know, like 3 or 4 or whatever knots or strands, very pretty. Yeah, square knots for bracelets, exactly. So you might not remember how to make it off the top of your head right now, but once you do it a time or two, you'll be like, oh yeah, it's kind of like riding a bicycle. And what is warm can be again. Oh, this is really pretty. Only one has been spent. So baby, you have to still settle. Back to focusing. Before your dreams start boarding at your aim. I know your pride has a miserable taste, but you best get to swallowing. Yeah, what was that? Did you ever make those, like with the square one I just had up? Did you ever make those? I think they were just like, I think they were made for keychains, but it was like plastic, not cord, but plastic, whatever it's called. I just remember making those into, I believe it was keychains when I was a kid.
I saw every shattered pane.
I mean, this is pretty much done. I could do more of these. Should I add more, or should I just cut and fray? I feel like it's such a waste, but I mean, I could use this cord. Maybe I'll do another layer of these. Or maybe a couple more.
can't see I loved you all along, and
Wait, did I do that on this? Because I don't want to... No, okay. I didn't want to make them too...
I don't fear the night, and I've stared the darkness in the face, and I know the heavy rain.
There is another rose knot. That's much more complicated, but this is just a really simple one, but it's kind of the same.
But they will never close these blades.
Really pretty if you use, like this is only 3mm cord. Really pretty. You tend to stick to 3mm because I don't know, I like the looks of finer detail, I guess. But a lot of people use thicker, like 5 or even 8mm. I don't have an example of that. I have it down here. I mean, so this is 5mm. I don't know if you can tell the difference. Yeah, I think you can. That's so much thicker. But yeah, for some reason I just like the 3mm best. I don't know why.
Did you know I saw you fall?
I guess finer detail.
But did you hear the prayer down the hallway? Or see those headlights shining late? Drawing closer, sure as the coming day. I will find you.
Is it? I remember you told me a better way to pronounce your name. Did you say Up Shelly?
I will find you.
What do you do with all this macrame? Upcycle-y. Upcycle-y. That's what it was. Okay, thank you. I knew it was something. I'll answer whatever comes close to my... I feel that too. I will too. So I sell macrame. There's a shop where I live, and we live outside. We kind of live in the middle of nowhere, but our address is a small little farming town, and there's just a tiny little downtown, but they have a shop there that's kind of like a boho, organic, natural type vibe shop, and they have massage therapy, an esthetician, they're getting a smoothie shop, a female tattoo artist, a little clothing boutique, and then they just have all of like the front windows, the front 2 rooms are by the front windows, and they just are lined with different products that are all from local people. So they have like a lot of body products, lotions, soaps, stuff like that. They have a lot of people that do they don't make the pottery mugs, but they do, you know, they'll like with Cricut or whatever, they'll put saying or something on the mugs. They have like skincare. They have just kind of random stuff like that, but they won't have any two of the same. Somebody makes dream catchers, but I'm their macrame person, so they sell my macrame there. But also, prior to moving here, I had started my own, I opened an LLC when we lived in South Dakota, selling, so I got into macrame. I think I've said this, I don't know if you were here, but I got into macrame because I am a lover of houseplants and I ran out of room. So I learned how to make macrame plant hangers. And then I realized that I really liked it. So I kept doing it, and then people wanted to buy them. And then I went on to, you know, wall hangings and other stuff. I've made a cat hammock. I've made a ton of different random things over the years now. But I had an actual, it's called Rooted in Knots, because I sold plants and then I sold macrame. So it was like root and knot. So anyways, that's the name of it. But I started an LLC in South Dakota when we lived there. So then I was just selling mostly local or online. Now I sell, like I said, at the shop that's downtown here, or I don't have anything set up online right now. I let my website expire when we moved. But I'll probably open it back up. Otherwise, you know, I'll just sell. Like if somebody messages me, I do it mostly right now. It's through the shop, or if somebody wants something, they ask me or they tell me what they want and I make it, and that's that. Or if I make something, I can like list it on Marketplace or something like that too. That's my least favorite thing to do. Dogs, please don't bark. Do I want to do another one? I think I'm going to leave it there, and then I'm going to cut. How long do I want it? How long is this one?
The part of me is not. Part of me is gone. At a midnight dot. My brain wants to leave. My body wants to stay.
But yeah, mostly I do like either I'll just make whatever I feel like making. Like that's what I'm doing right now. Because the shop I sell at, they don't care what I make. They just care that I make something, so they have in shop. But so I like just kind of doing random things all over. This is for my bathroom. That's why I'm making this big one. I do need to make another big one for their shop because they have, so like the walls are all white and then they have black accent wall and everything, and then they have plants and stuff too. So they have a plant lady too. So she does want me to make a bunch of plant hangers because obviously plants and plant hangers go together. But then also wall hangings and whatever macrame stuff. And it's all like women owned companies that are there. So that's kind of cool too. And I think I say this every time. I always keep my scraps because either, like if they're this length, you can use them for gathering knots on plant hangers or other, like if you're doing tassels. Otherwise, if they're too short for that, sometimes you use, like on this one, these were just very short pieces that you attach, so you can always use them for that and fringe, or if you're making like something stuffed, like an animal toy or something like that, the little pieces or any size pieces are really good to use to stuff in, so I don't like to throw any of the, you know, it can always be used somehow, so I don't throw any of the pieces away. I have a pile of longer ones over there, and the shorter ones are in this. Here's this.
It would appear all your wounds.
Waste not, want not, exactly. And where are my combs? Did I actually put them away? Excuse me, Sage. Oh, also here's some like dowels that I got from Amazon. They are 1/2 inch wooden dowels, 0.5. What does that mean? 0.5. 0.5 what? Maybe they're saying 1/2 inch. But so they're like the dowels that you would get, but they're a little bit nicer because they're show the actual wood instead of just the I forget my ring light, you can't see. It didn't show up right because it's over there. But they're a better color and stuff too. You can find I also have like here's some oh that's my comb, that's funny. I do have some that are like this too. But also, where is... What did I do with them? I have some copper pieces. They're like copper tubing pieces. So those are really fun because you can get them, you know, silver, gold, copper, rose gold, or whatever. You can use that instead of wood too. So that's like a kind of different aesthetic, but still cool. Just going to comb this out now. It would be easier if I put it flat. But yeah, I guess I should just put it flat. Oh, and then I need to, so see, I need to take one of the pieces that if I would have thrown away, I wouldn't have to make the hanger. And I'm going to plug in the hot glue gun because I like to, so when you just do like a normal knot to make that piece, you don't want it to flip forward so to see the knot, so I always just like to do a little dot of glue and glue it back so it or hoops. You can do stuff on. They have these hoops for. You can do stuff on hoops too. Or what else? Oh, what do you call the cross stitching hoops? Whatever those are called, you could use those. You can use anything really. Not anything, but you know what I mean. You can use so many different things. And they all give like a really cool, unique spin on whatever you're trying to do too. So you can really make macrame for any style or aesthetic you're looking for. Which is another thing I like about it. Also, I like, if you haven't noticed, I like using, you see a lot of macrame that's all done in this natural color. I really like incorporating colors different. I just think it's more fun than, you know, just everything being natural. But of course that has its place too. If you had a really dark wall or a black wall or something, all that color would look on it. But I'm just thinking like, I wouldn't want to hang one on this greenish colored wall because it would just blend in. I feel like maybe not, I don't know. What do I know? But yeah, I know you were, said you were interested in trying to make something. And I think you really should because it's a lot of fun. Upcycling. Upcycling. I need to remember that. Upcycling. I'm only gonna call you Shelly. I don't know why. Upcycling. So yeah, this is actually a macrame specific comb. These both are. Oh, maybe if you can see. I'm really bad at showing things on the camera. Should be starting with this one, really. I'll show you one side, because you don't have to fray things, but I'll just show you the difference in when you fray it as opposed to don't fray it. Maybe fray the other side. Or fray it. By fray it, I just mean comb it out. And obviously it will need to be trimmed again after I'm done combing it out. But yeah, here's the difference. And so you could leave it like this, obviously, if you want that look. Or the frayed look. Oh, that was a good example on this one. The back is not frayed and then the front is frayed. You could use any comb. I used to use just regular, like plastic or whatever combs. So I got these because they don't break as easily. That's the only reason. I was sick of buying new combs, so. Because sometimes the cord's not that easy to comb out, and sometimes it's here. You can also, so like this is, 3 strands, I think? This is a cool look too. So it's twisted. If you just twist it the opposite way and don't comb it out. Okay, this is 4 strand, what I'm using right now. If you just twist it the opposite way, then it's twisted, and then pull them apart and don't comb them. I really like this look. Well, it gives me kind of like beachy, like, when you do like the beachy hair waves. So it's just like beachy waves. Maybe I'll do a couple and then I'll show you some pictures. You seem closer than you ever did before. Then again we feel when spirits hold. 'Cause I don't know how much my heart can take. I've been trying to get by, but it's fake. It's not like I would take you back. Things would be the same. Oh, I gotta give it to you. You left your mark. Now I'm trying to be okay. Yeah, so this is another fun look. I'm just trying to be okay. So obviously this side over here combed out, and then this side over here is the little beachy waves. That looks really yellow in the camera. It's not yellow, it's actually a coffee color. It's named coffee. Much more tan, but it looks yellow when I held it up. At least on my screen. I don't know about it. I hope you're somewhere not okay. I hope the memories of us haunt your brain. Combed out is prettier. Yeah, I agree. I do like the combed out better than just the just sitting here like this. I think it gives it a much more just a more finished look. but I also understand why people don't comb some of them out. Like if I were to, once this background is finished, and I wanted that frayed, holy smokes, that takes a while. It'd be very pretty though. Some people even go as far as to, like I've seen really big, so you can do wall hangers very, very simply and quickly that look really nice with doing no knots whatsoever. Like you can just put, like say I had a cord and you just do a bunch of lark's head so they're all straight down. So it just looks like, basically like,
I can see the red light flashing. I can see the one inside.
this layer right here. And if you did like different layers of it or different colors, or you did like a rainbow of it or whatever, you just made it. You could make a huge macrame wall hanging and it's not even any knots other than the lark's head to put it on there. Hi, how are you today? Oh, well, my dogs are down. I'm not talking to you guys. I'm good. How about you? I'm pretty good myself. I don't have any complaints. I'm just, oh, combed my own hair with that. I just made this little, kind of mini 6-inch adjust light. Not gonna do it. There we go. So I'm just combing out the ends right now, and then I'll trim it one more time, and then I will add the hanging. Thank you. Yeah, it's just like it's a quicker, mini, simpler, but it's just cute, you know, cute and small. I've been meaning to finish this one, but I ran out of the correct thickness I'm using for the backdrop of it in this color. So it was supposed to get here today, but I just checked when I started streaming. And I had just checked prior to streaming, but right after I started streaming, I checked again, and it is delayed. So it says it should get here tomorrow or Tuesday. So I was working on that one for 5 days. I'm so excited to finish it, and I got to the last day, and I was out of the looking for. But I think next I'll either do after this, I just have to, like I said, I just have to add the hanger onto this and then trim it again. And then I'll either go on to, I think I might do like a more medium-sized wall hanging. Or I could do a plant hanger, I guess, too. I don't know what I want to do. What should I do? Do a small, a medium, a plant hanger. I don't know if anybody here celebrates Easter or not. Is it made like crochet method? So this is all, it's kind of similar to crochet. You don't use any needling or anything. It's all just knots. So you just tie knots, different knots into different patterns by hand. It's more similar to weaving, but just with knots instead of weaving. That makes sense. But yeah, it is kind of similar to crocheting and knitting as well. It's just all knots. Just knots. Lots and lots of knots.
Yeah, you change me each and every day to me.
Okay, so that is
again and again.
pumped out.
I never felt like this before. You're every
did not celebrate Easter. Did you? I don't know. That's what I was just about to say. If anybody in here celebrates or celebrated Easter, I hope you had or are having a great Easter. What did you do for Easter? I'm not into holidays at the moment. Having too rough of a time in my life right now to kind of celebrate anything, I feel like. So
Thought it could be like this before you. Never thought it could be like this before you. I never thought it could be like this before.
I'm gonna lurk. Have a wonderful Upscaly, thank you. Yeah, thank you so much for stopping by and chatting and keeping me company. I super appreciate it. Also, I have a quick question if you haven't left yet. Or maybe you have. If you have, that's fine. Obviously. The exclamation point lurk, I saw that on your channel. Is that a thing that I can set up to where it actually does something? Or is that just like an automatic command that does do something? Or is that just to tell me that you're lurking?
Please forgive me if I'm a little slow.
It is a command? But do I have to, so I probably have to set it up, right? I do have Streamlabs. I have Nightbot and I have Streamlabs.
I took 2 steps forward
And apparently I've owned.
one back. Started over so many times
I use the commands on Streamlabs. Okay, cool. I'm going to note that down. I'll put lurk command Streamlabs. Perfect. Thank you so much. I saw that and I hadn't seen that in another streamer before, so thank you. And I hope you have a great rest of your whoever you're going to see or watch or lurk or whatever, but thank you so much.
Baby, you made it easy. Baby, you made it easy. I heard true love was
Fun church and eat food with family. That sounds nice. What did you eat?
since the day I first saw you. That's
I
been
feel like Easter meals are always so good.
for me to settle down was the hardest thing to do. But baby, you made it easy. The heart so true. These days, the simple things can be so easy
I'm
to
just getting a scrap piece here so I can fix the
they're here
hanger.
today and gone tomorrow. They leave their regrets.
Thanks for showing me everything you have. I've gotten ideas on upcycling macrame crafts. Oh, great! I love to hear that. Have a great night. You too. Thank you so much.
Mine ain't wandering when you're sitting there. 'Cause you comfort me like a singing bird in the dead of winter. Like an old gospel song to the ear of the
So I'm just tying this knot in the back as the actual hanger. And I'm going to put a little dot of hot glue on it so that it doesn't bounce on it and actually stays in the back.
And I heard that true love was the hardest thing to find. Since the day I first saw you, I can't take you off my mind. For me to settle down was the hardest thing to do. And baby, you made it easy. Baby, you made it easy. Baby, you made it easy. With a heart
For this, I'm just tying like your normal, just whatever. I don't even know what it's called. Just a normal, knot that you would tie for
So I fought the good fight and I made
just to
my
hang like
way to
that. I'm gonna raise the pot before I do
found
that.
myself a woman with a heart so true. Creepers left and right, buzz like crazy. Everybody's trying to steal my lady. Spiders in the mirror and things can't be right. Back to the scene of a Friday night. Two abreast collisions still frozen tight. Spill drinkers, Cupid and the sound of her first chime. And why did you argue? Dreaming of those eyes, the best part of my life. And when we make love, babe, the world don't make a sound. The clock won't turn around. Ooh, you turn around. You thousand little fires. And ooh, your circle is spreading around for miles. Keeping barely up with your pace, slowing things down when I wanted to race, catching up again when you try to chase. Feels like we're playing space. Always find a way to make up, right? Even when we start to fly, even when things just run high, you gotta soften up your sleeves, girl. You're never enough, babe. We're dreaming of
I'm
this
just gonna trim.
best part of my life.
These pieces.
Cause when we make love, babe, the world don't make a sound. The clock won't turn around.
Down there. That piece. And then I do need some shape of this.
Thousand little fires. And no circle is spreading around for miles. Never enough, babe. You get never enough, babe. You get never enough, babe. You get never enough, babe. Miles from the surface and take the back streets on purpose and to get lost. Your face, it shines like the city. I never dreamt you'd be with me in my mind. was a place in December. We walked that path.
Just going to, where's my phone?
I wondered why.
Is she laying on it? No, it's down here.
Before my
Sorry, I'm just going to take a couple pics for my Macrame Instagram.
We fell in time. I wondered to love like you opens me wide until there's
Shadows.
nothing left to hide.
This is me too.
I try to give in to reasons, change every day just
Oh, what
like
time is it? I didn't feed my goats and dogs
I feel
outside.
so blind. Like pain was my biggest virtue. I had no reason to hurt you. I just wish I
Oh, shadows.
had told you
Get out of here.
to love like you opens me wide until there's nothing left to hide. To love like you opens me wide until there's nothing left to hide. To love like you
Alright.
opens me wide
Oh, that's right. Street
till
lamp.
there's nothing left to hide.
Sorry, I'm just looking up.
To love like you opens me wide
Oops, where's my right row?
until there's nothing left. So high.
Oh, yay!
Today's my birthday, 26 years on earth. It's nearly 10,000 mornings. Well,
Okay, let's see here.
it didn't go too fast. It didn't go slow.
I am here. I'm just looking up that lurk command. Just bear with me a moment,
Many songs,
please.
many bands.
I'm going to mute the music for a second. Sorry, I'm here. I was just looking something up. Let me say hello. Hey, how are you today? I'm right here. I'm just looking something up, so I will see your response. Also, that's why everything's muted right now. I just looking up a command. Okay. Sorry, I might have just been muted probably. I was saying, hello, I'm here. Sorry about that. I was just looking up a command quick, so that's why I had everything muted. But I am here, and how are you doing today? Or I'm not sure where in the world you are, so maybe it's not day or night or morning or whatever it is to you. How's it going? Where did
Well, I still don't know. Where will I be tomorrow? Well, I still don't know. Where will I be tomorrow? Billy, she knows me now. She's the woman on my side. And so it goes. I could take her for a ride. Anywhere, anyhow.
Okay, I'm trying to decide. I just finished this. I don't know if you were in. I don't believe you were. Or maybe you were, but you were silent. I just finished this little mini. Maybe you're not here anymore. I don't know. I was muted, so it would make sense if you left thinking I wasn't here.
I'm the wheel, I'm the gate, I'm the field, and I'm the daybreak. Well, I'm just a simple man. This is what I am. I'm a river that flows. I'm an open soul. I might be the end of the road. Well, but I still don't know. Where will I be tomorrow? No, no, I still don't know. Where will I be tomorrow? Really, she knows me now. She's a woman on my side, and so it goes. I could take her for a ride, anywhere, anyhow, and watch love glow.
I am just posting this one I just did to Instagram. If anybody is here, feel free to say hi in chat though, so I know you're here.
Today's my birthday.
You are here. How's it going?
26 years on Earth. It's nearly 10,000 mornings. Well, I still don't know. Where will I be tomorrow? Well, I still don't know. Where will I be tomorrow?
Vibes, yes. Oh, just fell over.
Someday you might be the president. Someday you might be a star. Someday you might be a homeowner. You might even play guitar. In the between and all the fun, I'll be by your side. I'll love you, 'cause you're a piece of my heart. Whatever you do, wherever you are, no matter the time, the place, near or far, in all the good and all that's hard, I'll love you, 'cause you're a piece of my heart. Someday you might make big mistakes. Someday you might break hearts. Someday you might just fall in love. You might even drive a car. In the between and all the change, I'll be by your side. I'll love you, 'cause you're a piece of my heart. Whatever you do, wherever you are, no matter the time, the place, near or far, in all the good and all that's hard, I'll love you, 'cause you're a piece of my heart. Someday you might just change the world. I know you're changing mine. Someday you might have a family. Don't worry, take your time. In the between and every part, I'll be by your side. I'll love you, 'cause you're a piece of my heart. Whatever you do, wherever you are, no matter the time, the place, near or far, in all the good and all that's hard, I'll love you, 'cause you're a piece of my heart. I'll love you, 'cause you're a piece of my heart.
Somebody should go feed. Where is Max? Just write this down instead of trying to do it this way. Where'd my pen go? Okay, where's my pen? It's always over here. What's the head? Guess a pencil will work.
I've known since 17, you and me are meant to be, and I can't say I understand. I just wanna hold your hand. I don't believe a diamond rings guarantee us anything, but promises hold us true. If I can't be there with you, then I'll stay till my breath goes away. I will stay till my breath goes away. I'll stay. We didn't have to fight to find this love we now call yours and mine. Oh, this love is beautiful. Baby, you are beautiful, and I'll stay till my breath goes away. I will stay till my breath goes away.
Why is this not working?
Will be all in gray. Tell me now, what would I change anything? I will stay till my breath goes away.
I get my own
I
replay.
will stay.
I stream that up, or is
till
it?
my breath goes
Can't get it to play on my phone. It says live, but it's just showing flat. Don't understand. Restart my phone or something. Somebody's chatting. Are they? No.
I'll stay.
I can hang.
day I was so sad that it made me ill. This boy said that he's sorry, but he doesn't feel like he should have, or at least that's how I thought he should. And since that day I'm still wishing.
Alright, what shall we do next? Open this up first.
One day I was so mad that it made me cry. The boy I loved turned into someone else's guy. So I turned my back and walked until I couldn't see
Still,
how it feels when he's not with me. So I cried my head off. I've dried my tears under the sun. I put my hands up in the air, and I'm having fun.
Oh, my ducks are splashing in the puddles again. Goofy little guys.
One day I was so mad that it made me ill. This boy said that he's sorry.
Alright, well I guess let me restart my phone here. I need to get water.
Since that day I'm still wishing he would.
And I need to feed the goats and dogs and chickens and ducks outside. Probably feed myself at this point. Uh-oh, my jug's all empty. Uh-oh, my water jug's empty. I'll have to get a new water jug apparently. I'm gonna mute for the dogs, sorry.
So I cried my head off. I've dried my tears under the sun. I put my hands up in the air, and I'm having fun. I'm having fun. He got down on one knee, 11, 12,
Not
11,
sure what's
and
going
her
on.
tears welled up, and her heart jumped to heaven. It was supposed to rain, but there's clear skies today.
Oh, now it works. Okay, that was weird.
She was a rare gem.
Okay, well I'm gonna go
He was a good man.
feed the outdoor animals
She deserved.
and get a new water jug.
Yeah, he
And I will
treated
be
her
right
like
back.
a queen.
And then we'll start. I think we'll do a medium size hanger.
He said,
I think that's what we'll do.
with me,
Alright, so I will be right back.
my darling. Let's spend our lives together. And I love you always, through every doorway, beaches and sunshine. spent our lives together. And I love you always through every doorway. Beaches and sunshine city, moonlight I will. When you're gone, I will keep the fires warm. When you're gone, I love you always through every doorway. Beaches and sunshine cities, moonlight I will. Yes, I love you always through every doorway. Beaches and sunshine cities, moonlight I will. We got down on one knee, 11, 12, 11, and our tears welled up, and our heart jumped to heaven. It was supposed to rain, but there's clear skies today. told you how I feel, would you be here still? Just like what I told you, so at glance you failed to turn away and found a reason for this pain. Well, I guess that's what it's worth, like a diamond with a curse. If I told you how if I told you how I feel, would you be here still? Would you be here still? This February bit the dust, just like the one that gave you up. He stole the best you had to give and left you with a broken heart. Well, I guess that's what it's worth, like a diamond with a curse. If I told you how I feel, if I told you how I feel, would you be